when you fight, just let them call your bluff. You got the edge when things get rough, 'cause you're tough enough. Every day you prove it, every day you try your luck. Stand or fall, it's up to you. Ain't no way to pass the buck. You ain't in it for money, and you're just having some fun. You got a name, and the name of the game is do it till you get it done. You gotta do it till you get it done, 'cause you're tough like the steel of the wheel that turns the world around. Stand your ground when you're right, when you fight, just let them call your bluff. You got the edge when things get rough.
Sorry I'm late. The show ran a little long. You have the envelope?
Not that one. That one.
Look, mister, maybe you'd like to try some of the other attractions on the Midway. Give some of these other people a chance to play.
Yeah, come on. Give someone else a chance. Being a hog in the place all day.
Devin, I thought you said you fixed this toaster.
There he is, just standing and waiting, pretending he's playing at the throwing booth.
Toaster works fine. Evan fixed it last week.
What was it doing before he fixed it? Oh, well, there's a problem. The dial's clear over on Dark.
Oh, don't touch that. That's part of Evan's experiment.
You know, he must have worked out in prison. You ought to see the arms on him. He looks like he could push a door marked full.
Didn't you say you had a list of stuff needed fixing, Evan?
Oh, just Gandy's flashing nose has got a short in it, and Mr. Mulligan's head don't spin around anymore. He's got his jaws locked.
There now, look at that. See? This here works terrific.
What are you doing, Ma?
Well, this here is Evan's new toast scraper. You know how people's always burning their toast, having to throw it away? Well,
It's nothing but a couple of knives taped together, Ma.
Why, that is just the kind of thinking that has kept men from greatness. What is a broom but a stick with some straw on the end of it? What's a paper clip but a little bent piece of wire?
And you're just the guy that's ruining every damn thing we own.
Take it easy, White. I understand you're nervous. I know you're scared, silly, emotionally crippled by the fact that the man who beat you into unconsciousness is laying in wait right outside.
He did not beat me. I caught the barbells he threw at me, went through a plate glass window, and hit my head on a brick.
well, I don't know why we're wasting time talking about it in here. Why don't we just go on out there and take him in? That's what Earps do.
Do that, Ma. He served his time in prison. He's on parole. I can't just kick him off the midway for no reason.
Well, unless you're scared of him. Of course, nobody in this carnival will ever hear that from my lips.
Just fix the toaster, Evan, or I'm gonna make you eat what comes out of it.
Hey, that's all it needed was to be untangled.
See, when you turn your head too fast, it tends to cross the wires up.
Thanks, Doug.
No problem. Just do me a favor and don't cross the wires so I can find another clip.
Sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, Evan.
What a pathetic man. Those that can do, those that can't teach, and those that can't teach pretend they are mechanical geniuses, unlike myself, who is certified. Now, what's your trouble?
No trouble, Evan. Doug fixed it.
If you had trouble and Doug fixed it, you still got trouble.
Well, he said I twisted the wires and they shorted out, and he just needs to get a clip to keep the leads attached.
You slap a screwdriver in somebody's hand, suddenly they think they're qualified. I don't know, Gandy, it's not like being a clown.
Evan, being a clown happens to be very difficult. That's why they pay us so well.
Gandy, only a clown would think $100 was big money.
$100 a night is not chopped liver, Evan.
A night? You make $100 a night for putting on them bozo boots and that hula hoop cummerbund?
Look, Evan, being a clown happens to be an art. I mean, yeah, sure, anybody can learn to paint their face or do a cartwheel, but it takes a very rare style and flair to be someone special, to rise above the ranks like an Emmett Kelly.
You are looking at a rare style. Why, I can't walk into a room without everybody busting up laughing.
You're kidding. I mean, I know you're a man of many talents, Evan. It's just that I had no idea. I mean, you know, you're always making fun of the clowns and of me, and I just...
Well, it's always been my way of hiding my jealousy, because I've always wanted to do what you guys are doing. If I could one time put on that grease paint and hear the roar of that crowd.
Go on.
Make no mistake. When you're talking about Evan, you are talking clown.
Problem seems to be you've lost tension on this wire, which is attached to your pulley system, see? There. How's that?
Much better, Wyatt. Oh, you don't know how worried I was.
What you got to do is be careful not to talk while you're spinning your head around. You see, that's what does it.
Oh, okay. Advice well taken.
We got trouble on the Midway, Wyatt.
Huh?
Bad Bob Bender is back. You remember that guy who gave you a concussion?
It was a hairline fracture. And I got it from hitting my head on a brick after I tripped over the barbells he threw at me.
Well, whatever it was, you were in bad shape. That much I remember. Anyway, he's hogging the booths and spooking the customers. Dad wants you to get rid of him.
Well, I don't know if all he's doing is playing the games. I'll see what I can do.
Go get him, Wyatt!
Excuse me.
Pardon me? Where have you been hiding? I've been waiting 3 days.
Well, it's a big carnival. I got a job here. I got plenty of things to do.
Tell him to get out of here, Wyatt. Tell him you're scaring the customers.
You had some reports you've been hogging the booths. This is a carnival. Everybody's supposed to have a good time, get their chance to throw the balls and break the balloons and knock down the little duckies.
Tell him we've got the right to refuse business to anyone we want.
I'm getting to that. Will you just hold on a minute?
I know you're game to get rid of the bums you don't want hanging around here. You get them to sign up for the toughest man contest, thinking they're going to fight you. Instead, they round-robin themselves out, and you only get to take on the last dude.
Just the toughest one.
I owe you, Earp. I've done 4 years on account of you and your stupid brother, Eben.
You did 4 years because you stole the gate receipts from the box office.
I'm going to have you, Earp. You hear me? I'm going to have you on a plate, so keep looking over your shoulder.
I never saw him up close before. He's huge. You really lucked out there, honey. He probably would have killed you.
Hey, Gandy, what did Mr. Slade say when he found out I was going into the clown business?
I haven't told him yet. Now, look, Slade's not going to put on another clown just because some guy'd enjoy it. I mean, we're talking big bucks and all. That's why we got to convince Slade that with you as a clown, his business will profit. That's where Slade's at.
How can we convince Mr. Slade how badly he needs me?
You just head out there tonight in my makeup, and no one will know it's you. And then when the crowd's just going crazy and howling with laughter, I'll walk over to Slade and tap him on the shoulder and say, guess what? If I'm here, guess who's out there bringing the house down? And bingo!
Boy, Gandy, this is great. This is really great. You know, all my life, I've wanted somebody to come up to me and say, Evan, you know what? You'd really make a great clown. Boy, this is really going to be my night.
As long as they're laughing, I guess I'm going. Sorry, mister. Yeah, I didn't see you. I guess next time I'll have to paint eyes on the back of my head. Get it? Eyes on the back of my head. See, it's real hard to get around in these things. You have to kind of walk backwards like a scuba diver.
Gandy Anderson.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Gandy Anderson.
We've been observing your performances.
Well, you wait until you see me tonight. I'm going to be even better than ever.
Your performance tonight. You're coming with me.
Mister, you got to help. What is this? National Pick on a Clown Day? Help! I'm being kidnapped. Clown in distress. Help! You guys know how strict the laws are on molesting clowns? It's not funny.
What do you think you're doing? He's fine. He's fine. Just find my butt.
Clown in distress, you got the wrong bozo.
course I'm hurt.
Well, listen, one of the Rousters spotted a fire out by the barn. Now, come on.
6, 7, 8.
What you got there?
Gas can left by the arsonist.
It's a pretty stupid thing to do, man. Seemed like they could have taken it with them. You know, it wasn't like we saw the fire so soon that they had to rush off.
This is a message to me. Whoever started this wanted to make sure I knew it wasn't an accident.
Bad Bob Bender.
You're reading my mail. I'll take this down to the police, see if they can find some prints, but I doubt it.
Only way, do me a favor. How about checking out and see if you can find our missing employee?
I've been worried about Evan. Ma says she doesn't think he came home last night.
Not talking about Evan, talking about Gandy Anderson. The clown's been with us about a month. He didn't make the show last night. I went by his room and checked. He wasn't there. It didn't look like he'd even slept there.
It's funny. Been asking after Evan. People say he's been hanging around the clown tent a lot. Now Gandy's gone, Evan's nowhere to be found.
Well, every cloud has a silver lining, doesn't it? Oh, come on, Wyatt. I'm serious. I'm kind of worried about the guy. He's a good man. He's been a good clown. He hadn't missed a show since he's been here. I'd hate to think something happened to him.
I'll check it out.
There's not much in here.
Nothing but dust. It's gone for good, that's for sure.
This is really unlike Gandy. I just don't get it. Do you think he could be some kind of fugitive from the law or something?
It'll be the first time we've had one hide out here.
What's that?
It's a cleaning ticket. Looks like Gandy's got a couple of costumes due to be picked up today. If he hasn't gotten there yet, we can cut him off at the cleaners.
Okay, Wyatt. I'll go fill up the shotgun with starch.
Come on.
Okay, boy, come on. That's it. Good boy. Yeah, there you go. There you go, sweetie. Hey, Wyatt, guess what I've done?
Ma, what are you doing with Lightning?
He's sniffing. That's how he's going to help us find Evan. See, I give Lightning a pair of your brother's old socks, and I make him sniff him, and now he's going to lead us right to him.
Well, that dog ain't smelled anything in years.
Oh, you're going to smell these. He and your brother's real close.
Look, Ma. Ellen and I found something might lead us to Evan. We're going to go check it out, okay?
Oh, well, then I'm coming along.
No. What we mean is, you see, somebody's got to be here in case Evan comes back. He might need caring for.
You're right. Listen, he'll probably be starving to death. I can fix him a nice lunch.
It's a good idea, Ma.
Bye, Amanda.
Good luck. Okay, Lightning, come on. Let's go back to the trailer. No more work today. I'm going to give you a nice lunch. Come on, let's go. Okay, here we go. Good boy. Yeah.
Think we might have already missed him?
We got to give it a little time. Gandy may be our only link to Evan right now.
Wyatt, do you ever get tired of having to chase after Evan all the time? I mean, I know he's your brother, but he sure does get you into some pretty crazy scams.
Yeah. A lot of people wonder why I put up with this nonsense, but that's because they don't know what I know about Evan. You know, I was about 9 years old. Got a real bad case of strep throat. Almost died.
Kidding? I didn't know that.
I was in bed for about a month. It was real tough on all of us. I was sick. I don't ever remember being that sick again. Especially tough on Ma. Her being widowed and having to work and see to it we were fed and take care of me. Every afternoon, old Evan, he'd sneak into my room and cheer me up. He was only about 5 then, but even then he was up to his experiments and his inventions, and I wasn't supposed to have visitors, but Evan didn't care. He wanted to make me laugh. And he did, too. Even when my temperature was up around 103 or so, he'd make me laugh. So when he makes me so darn mad, I'd like to punch his lights out. I can't help but think of that little 5-year-old that came in and made funny faces to keep me going. There's a sweet sight. See if I can have a little talk with old Gandy.
Hey, Gandy? You hurt?
Now, take it easy, Wyatt. Don't hit me.
I don't want to hit you. I want to talk to you.
Andy, are you all right?
Yeah. Now, look, I didn't mean for Evan to get hurt. I didn't mean for foreign agents to grab him.
Why would foreign agents grab Evan?
Because they thought he was me.
Talk about this on the way to Sladetown. How'd you become involved with foreign agents?
Well, I was working for the United States. See, I traveled for years abroad in different circuses, and one day this guy from the government approached me. He said, all I have to do is accept a package from some guy who would come to the circus in, say, Budapest, and bring the package across through customs with the rest of the circus stuff. And then on stateside, the government guy would meet me at the circus and pick up the package.
What happened last time?
Well, when we were in Poland, I had to make this connection, and when I went to meet the guy, he was dead. And these 2 guys chased after me, and well, when I got back to the States, I wanted to report it to the agent, and he was dead, too. And that's when I started running and hiding. I just didn't think those guys could find me at Sladetown.
Well, that's when you sent my brother out like a dumb goon without any warning against 2 armed agents who think nothing of frying his feet on a waffle iron to get the information you have.
I was scared, Wyatt, really scared. I just didn't know what to do.
This is serious. Evan could be out of the country by now.
Well, maybe not, Wyatt. There's got to be some way to track him down.
You know, when they took your brother, they ran into this guy also in the parking lot, and well, they stopped and argued for a while. He may have caught the license plate or something. You know, the guy that's been hanging out in the Midway? The guy you're afraid of, that everyone's talking about.
Bad Bob Bender.
Not afraid of him, and who's been talking about him?
Well, just about everyone.
Never mind, I'll hide you out at Sladetown, and I'll go after Bender.
You never know, Wyatt. Maybe Evan escaped and he's waiting for us back at the carnival.
Hell, oh God, I drowned. The names. Give us the names of your contacts.
Names? What name? I swear I don't know. I swear. Please don't duck me under there again.
Yes. They're interrogating him now, but he claims to know nothing.
You got the wrong guy.
That is what you wish. Goodbye. Kromienko wants to interrogate him. He wants me to pick him up at the embassy.
We do not need Kromienko. We can make him talk.
We have no choice. But while I'm gone, you can keep trying.
Who would want to do this to a clown?
I told you I'd pay you Thursday. Open up, Bender. It's Wyatt Earp. Say what? Hey, you want to get this over with? I'll wait for you in the lobby.
I'm pulling my pants on right now.
Never the same gag twice.
Here's the deal, sweetheart. I'm looking for my brother, and I'm not going to go around the block looking for answers.
Drop dead.
Oh! What, those two guys you met in the parking lot last night at Sladetown when you were torching the sheds?
I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead and bust me up, or call the heat and we can spend a couple hours downtown. But if you think I'm going to do diddly to help you, you're dreaming.
Hey, I knew you'd get the moment this time, Wyatt. Nobody beats an Earp and gets away with it.
What are you doing here, Ma?
Well, I followed you. You're gonna need me on this one. I brought Lightning, too. Hey, Lightning! Hey, Lightning!
Oh, get me out of here. Something touched my foot.
Probably just rats. I wouldn't worry about it.
It bit me.
You gonna talk to me?
It bit me, I'm telling you. I'm gonna need a doctor.
I hear those bites can be real dangerous if you don't get shots in time. Fortunately, I got all day.
All right, they was foreigners. I saw the diplomatic tag on their license plate. Now, come on, get me up.
He was guarding outside, just in case.
Look at that. It's definitely swelling up. If I end up losing this foot, you're going to be one sorry dude, Earp.
Keep your eyes open until we spot our man, will you?
Dang spies. Lord knows they've been waiting years to get their hands on somebody as valuable as my Evan.
We on?
Could be not. If I was to make a mistake and you follow the wrong man, you'd miss the right one.
Don't mess with me, Bender. We're talking about my brother's life.
I got a deal for you, Earp.
Earps don't deal with no goods. We hunt 'em and hang 'em.
Let's hear it.
I want the chance to kick your butt, nice and legal.
Oh, that'll be the day when you beat up Wyatt again, yeah.
Ma.
Better make your decision.
You got it. Bare knuckle, Saturday afternoon at Sladetown.
The dude right there in the black car.
Onto the truck, Bender.
Out?
You heard him. Go on, Matt. Get.
I'll get you do it this time, Earp. I really will. Saturday afternoon, you're dead.
If I may be so bold as to interject, you're not going to fix it by slapping on it like that.
You be quiet. You will be talking plenty very soon.
Hey, I'm just trying to be a good guest. See, it's obvious to me that you've got a VHS interface and it's causing fibrillation on your bilateral stabilizer. That's all it is. It's easy enough to fix. Okay. Yeah, here's your loose connection right here. See, you're not getting any frequency transponding.
That is good. It's bad. It's good. No, it's bad again.
Just as I thought. A double Framus.
Here. Why don't you let me have a look?
Just touch that red wire and that white wire together.
Don't let the happy face fool you. I'm a man in trouble. Kids, everybody stay calm. Everybody down. No panic. No panic.
After him, he's getting away.
You, out! Get on out of here. All right, right up here. All right, put your hands up. All right, like that, buddy.
Am I ever glad to see you guys? Am I ever glad?
Yeah, I'll just bet you are. The kids are okay. That's sick, man, sick. Putting on a clown uniform to kidnap a busload of kids.
Hey, you don't understand. You see, I was being chased by agents. They thought I had contacts.
Yeah, what contacts would that be?
Well, I don't know. You see, you'd have to call Gandy Anderson. He's a clown.
Oh, and you're not?
No, I just look like a clown. My name is Evan Earp. I'm an electrical genius type. You can ask my brother Wyatt.
Wyatt Earp?
Yeah.
I'll tell him myself. I'm Doc Holliday. You better call a goon squad. Let's take a little ride in my wagon.
Hey, where are they taking him, what?
The papier-mâché class, Mon. Don't say anything or we'll be in there with them.
We'll go on down to Long Branch and just have a sarsaparilla. Your brother's waiting for us there.
They're taking him to jail, son. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Well, Ma, wish I knew. I really do.
What do you mean you're leaving me in here? You gotta get me out of this laughing academy, why?
It's okay. It's okay. You gotta take it easy, Evan. But then I think you're totally scattered, which is what I thought when I saw you with that busload of kids on a joyride. You could have hurt those children.
I was a desperate man, White. I didn't want those spies to put me through that 120 bolts again. But I hung tough. I didn't reveal our country's secrets.
It's because you didn't know them. Look, I want you to stay here. It's a safe place for you. I contacted Lieutenant Baldwin. He contacted the foreign embassy. They claim to know nothing about what we're talking about. They have diplomatic immunity, which
Wyatt, we can't let them get by with it.
We're not going to. But we got to plan it out real careful.
Wyatt, I can't stay in here with these Fruit Loops. The doctors are all real strange. They keep showing me funny pictures and ink smears and asking me what I see in them.
I mean, Evan's brain is a natural resource. We can't let him go fooling and tinkering with that.
That's right, White. It's like the innards of a Swiss chronometer.
Let them tinker, Evan. We'll readjust you later. But for now, just sit tight. Don't mess with these people. It won't be for long. Then we'll convince him your story's true.
And that I'm sane.
We'll convince him your story's true.
Now, you just listen to your big brother, you hear? I mean, he went to a lot of trouble to find you. Even gonna maybe get beat up by Bob Bender again.
He's not gonna beat me up, Ma.
You would do that for me. You would do that for your little baby brother.
All I did was agree to fight him bare-knuckle Saturday at Sladetown.
He'll kill you.
Thanks, Evan. Thanks a lot. You stay calm now, and we'll see you tomorrow. Come on.
You hear? Goodbye, honey.
Boy, are you guys ever going to be surprised when you find out my brother really is Wyatt Earp, and that I was being chased by agents because they thought I was Gandy the Clown. They thought I had the names of all the contacts, and the only reason I'm in this place is because my brother thinks it's for my own good. You believe me, don't you? Don't you?
I sure hope they're feeding them okay. Your brother's got a delicate system, you know.
Well, they're equipped to handle all kinds of people, Ma. Long run, maybe the best thing we could have done for him.
They are leaving him here. We must notify Gromyenko.
Yet, Gromyenko has already informed the director of our failure.
That is why I must know we have located the courier.
Not until we get the information from him. That way we can have the black mark removed from our dossier.
Yuri!
It is the only way. And this time, he will tell us the names of his foreign contacts. I guarantee it.
I beg your pardon. Did you say you needed help?
Spies.
Strange. Sounded just as though he said pies. I borrowed my outfit, too.
Hey, what? Oh, dang it! You nailed the desperados. I miss out on all the fun parts.
Ma, I thought I told you to wait downstairs until the cops arrived.
Get out of there, Evan!
feel awful about this, Wyatt. Especially after what you've done for me. Making it so I don't have to hide out anymore. And here it is my fault. You have to get back in the ring with this guy who's going to kick the tar out of you.
It's not your fault, Candy, and he's not going to kick the tar out of me.
Hey, Wyatt, let's see that jail.
But I thought you were only having to do this because it was the only way you could get him to help you find Evan, who wouldn't have even been missing if it hadn't have been for me.
Yeah, you sure worked pretty hard to get all the blame to come down on you.
But it's true.
Candy, I appreciate your concern, but this rematch has nothing to do with you.
That's right, Candy. He's just going to get back at Bob Bender for beating him to a pulp.
He did not beat me to a... Well, forget it. Just forget it.
I've tried to train him. I've worked with the best.
Afternoon.
So you finally decided to prove you ain't a chicken.
Well, I'm here.
Wait a minute. Wait. Sorry to break up this fight, gentlemen, but Mr. Bender is under arrest. You left your fingerprints on the gas can we found near the barn.
Come on, Bender.
Well, I'll be darned, Wyatt. You don't have to fight Bad Bob after all.
I'll be back. Excuse me, you were gonna box that man they just took away?
Yeah, it was sort of a rematch.
Lucky we got here in time.
What do you mean?
The looks of him, he'd have killed you.
No, he couldn't. No, I can beat him. Honest, I can. I mean, he's a brawler, I'm a boxer. You know, I go ahead and I jab and slip his punches until he gets arm weary, then I... Hey, did you ever try and see through a broken nose?
This is Nostalgia Television, your entertainment and lifestyle channel for the 90s.